Hello.
Mọi người có nghe rõ không?
Okay. So normally what we do, okay, at the beginning we're gonna put the skeletal and the gingival, okay, and see what happens first, okay? Because sometimes when you look at the bone, if the bone is going out of the, or no, if the root going out of the bone, then you have to be careful.
Ngoài cái xương.
Yeah. And then once you put the gingiva, you take the gingiva out, you take the bone out, because you don't have any problem, then you can do this, something like this. So what I suggest is the green line is the most important.
Chúng ta có thể thấy đây là cái đường màu xanh lá cây.
Yeah, in order for you to understand the case that you need the rubber bands or not.
Chúng ta có thể nói chung là từ giờ và cái đường màu xanh lá cây.
But this is a simple case. If you have the surgical case, okay, what I like you to do is, if you want to do surgery first, okay, this is the best plan there. Why? Because this is at the beginning. If you move the green line, that means that this is the case that you already do the surgery first.
Nếu mà chúng ta di chuyển cái đường màu xanh lá cây ấy, thì nó thể hiện cho chúng ta luôn là cái vị trí xương hàm là vị trí cuối cùng. Nó giống như kiểu chúng ta cắt mẫu trước khi chúng ta phẫu thuật.
And then after you do the surgery, then you
phẫu thuật xong thì bắt đầu chúng ta di chuyển ra cái treatment plan này rất là tốt.
You see that?
Sẽ có cái tưởng tượng được cái kết quả sau cùng.
So Brava planner is the most efficient if you want to do the surgery first.
Thì một cái phương tiện rất là hữu ích trong việc chúng ta có thể sử dụng cái phẫu thuật trước khi chỉ ra.
And as I mentioned to the doctor, when you close the space, suppose that you have the gap, a tiny gap,
giả sử như là sau khi đóng khoảng chúng ta có
somewhere here,
có
or
thể giữa
somewhere
răng cửa sau
here.
răng này.
But if the root
Nếu mà chúng ta nói
apparent, you don't need to wait for the Brava to close a tiny gap. Why? Because it's impossible for the nickel titanium with the root to close a tiny space. Yeah. So what we do, we put the button here. We put the clear button. And we put the clear button here. And then we and one here. So four button. Seven.
Chỉ có răng 7
and canine.
And
canine and 7. Okay. And then you run power chain from here to here, go over here, and then you go over here. But the trick is, you don't normally, when we do braces, you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. It's different. You know why? Because for the braces, you have the we call railroad and the brackets. Okay, there's no way that the teeth gonna go. But this one, because in the back is a nickel titanium. So if you make it too tight, these tooth, okay, they're gonna behave two things. First,
xảy ra hai điều.
They might go lingually.
Một là cái răng nó sẽ bị đẩy ở phía trong.
They cannot go buccally. You know why? Because you have the rubber band or you have the power
Không
sheet.
thể
They're gonna go two things, okay? Palatal or lingual, or they're gonna intrude.
làm đúng cái răng kéo nếu mà chúng ta dùng lực quá mạnh.
But impossible that they're gonna extrude because you have the occlusion.
Vì là chúng ta có lực của khớp cắn rồi nên là cái việc làm trồi răng này
Never extrude. They will intrude. So
với
what?
lực quá mạnh phải đúng răng.
So suppose that in this case, normally what we do, I think we use the loops, okay, the power chair, maybe around 24 loops,
Cái lực rất là nhẹ.
run from 7 to 7.
Bình thường ví dụ như là từ tháng 7 này đến tháng 7 kia với cái đầu răng thì chúng ta đặt khoảng 2 mắt chung thì bây giờ chúng ta đã đặt khoảng 24 mắt.
And then you need to do you have to have the sense of hearing that it's not too bad. Okay, so suppose that from here to here, normally, if you have braces, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably it has to be 7. Okay, and if you want, but then for me, I don't have time to measure the force.
Yeah,
But
but,
if
but the beginning of the Brava, when you treat for the patient, you measure the force.
No.
No. You only the job experience only.
you will measure of force, I
Can
don't.
you give me the advice? How much the force?
Oh,
is?
now this is different from the class 2 or class 3 rubber band.
Yes.
Okay, now for class 2 or class 3 rubber bands, we use 3.5 ohms. Okay, but not power sheet. Okay, not power sheet.
For this person, for this case,
Yeah.
I want to know when you use a button from the 7, 3,
3 and 7.
yes, you use a 24.
24 loops.
24
Loop.
of the each chain.
No, it depends. If you already extract, then I use probably 24 loops. But if we don't extract, then I use more.
Nên là với trường hợp này là ông nói là khi mà mình còn muốn khoảng rất bé thì mình mới dùng cái button và lúc và chu chuỗi. Nên là với cái trường hợp biểu ra này ông dùng 24 cái mắt đây là chuỗi. Nên là mình chỉ đánh lên tầm khoảng 0,5 ly thôi chứ không mình có thể là cho từ đầu.
Kinh nghiệm của ông, bởi vì cái chuỗi mình có rất nhiều loại, tùy theo độ dày, tùy theo mắt đo. Thế nên là cô muốn cái lượng của ông theo kinh nghiệm mà ông đã.
Depends on the type of the C chain.
Yeah, right. But what we are talking is my C chain is in Thailand. What we are using usually one kind, the one that connect. We don't use the long C chain.
Yes.
Okay.
Close each chain.
Yeah. Okay. Because in me is my private practice.
Yeah.
We don't want to carry a lot of stock. Like C chain that what they have the space or not space. We use the same. So what we do is that we just count number of the loops more. That's all. Yeah. But if you have the loop that have the what do you call gap between the loop, okay, that's a long.
You bending the wire. You use the loop.
Không, tức là khi mà ông này
Bending the wire.
Yeah. Have
No,
you
no.
ever?
No.
Oh.
You mean the Brava?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yes.
You cannot.
dây Brava thì không bẻ.
You cannot bend.
I mean it.
Yeah.
That when the person have space very small.
Mhm.
So if I use the braces.
Yeah.
So I use the loop, close loop, very
Oh.
small. But I want to know, your experience. Have you ever used loop or no?
No.
Never.
Because now I know what you are thinking. When you use braces, you use the loop with the small space, right? But the loop, you use the loop with the stainless steel, right? Because you cannot use a nickel titanium loop
Yes.
because you cannot bend it.
Yes.
Okay. Why you need to use the loop with the stainless steel? Because it's rigidity and the strength of the stainless steel. Okay. This one, the loop of the Brava is nickel titanium. So you cannot increase the force when you have a small gap. We are talking about a small gap. Okay. Now, when you think about this, and if you notice it, once you extract the tooth, when you put the Brava, okay, it's so fast, right? It's so fast. Why? Because the nickel titanium, you stretch it, and then they're gonna close. But once they are tiny space, the force is not enough to close the tiny space. That's the reason when you use the braces, okay, at the beginning you use a loop to close the extraction space. And then once you get close to the end, sometimes you use a power sheet, right? Because it's more rigid. This is exactly the same thing. Because you cannot change the Brava to stainless steel. So that's why we invent, okay, that we use this power chain. We call C chain, okay, from 7 to 7. But what we found out is that you don't let the patient wear the C chain for more than 1 week. In other words, you have to see the patient within 1 week. The reason is, first, the C chain will turn yellow. The second one is, you don't want to leave the C chain too long, but you don't know. So 1 week is good. And then when the patient comes, and then you see that, oh, still have a little gap, then you change it and see 1 week. But you cannot use this technique with the C chain if the root still not parallel. If the root still not parallel, I think this is the key, because with the Brava, okay, if you want to do the refinement, okay, you have to think about the root parallel, but not the space, because space is so easy to have. But the root is not parallel, then you need to something like this one, okay. If I look at this, okay, number 2-1, okay, I love to move the root here to distal more. Yeah, that's what I love to. Okay, once we set up everything, just like this one. Okay. Okay. Because you have the privilege to see the root, which braces you don't. Normally with the braces, you take only all to pen. And you don't, in the software, you don't depict the root. Even in this one, you don't have the root. Okay. Now, once the technician align the teeth,
điều chỉnh cái chân răng,
they look only the crown.
chỉ nhìn vào cái thân.
Okay, so once you see this one, okay, you need to move the root on this one to distal a little.
Ví dụ như chúng ta nhìn răng bốn,
Because from the
cái
text,
chân răng thì nó xa,
to make the lower anterior more stable, the root has to be separate a little bit. The root here has to be this way, not the squeezing the root. This is from the text. Yeah.
For example,
Yeah.
when you count the Chinese space,
Yeah.
but the root is not parallel.
Then you need to do the reverse.
Yes, some pathology of the tooth is not normal. That means something the crown looks straight, but the root is
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
so
if that is the case, then I'm going to parallel the root because I can change the crown. You know, I cannot change the root, but I can change. I care about the root because normally for the braces or Invisalign, okay, you don't know. So you focus on the crown.
ta phải nhìn vào
that
cái
means
răng.
the
Yeah.
technician care about the root.
No, us.
Tức là
We care about the root. So if the technician don't care about the root, then we have to adjust.
That
So
means
we have to tell.
nếu
the
là
doctor
Yes.
mà khi các em không để ý cái chân răng thì bác sĩ nói
And if you don't want to move the root by yourself because it takes time, but you already pay for the lab fee, you just instruct them to parallel the root
nếu mà các bác sĩ
instead
không muốn
of
chỉnh bằng tay trong mềm thì chúng ta có thể
you let them do it.
yêu cầu các kỹ thuật viên họ làm.
And then the crown we can handle. Well, let's put it this way. But this one is not obvious. But think about this. If I tip the root to distal,
Cái này rõ ràng
the level of the incisor will change, right? The level of the incisor, the level of the incisor will tip like it's easy to finish. You can do veneer, you can do the crown, or you don't do anything. But at least the root is. So that's what I meant.
Chỉ quan tâm đến chân răng thôi, chân răng to mòn hay là răng kẽ thường thì có thể điều chỉnh.
Because right now, the more and more that I do Brava, okay, now I think this is the good tool to move the roots.
Những cái này là một người Brava điều chỉnh chân răng tốt hơn.
So I pay a lot of attention to the roots. Yeah. And for the crown, you can do many ways. Yeah. Okay.
Chân răng chúng ta phải làm rất nhiều thứ.
Something like this. If you look at this morphology of the root here, then you have to see that. Okay. If you look at the number 3-3, okay, number 3-3. Is more prominent, and you can see. Yeah, right. So this one we have to pay attention. We have to move the root in a little bit. See.
That's more efficient with the
Yeah. Yeah. More efficient. So when at the beginning, 2019, 2020, when I started Brava, I thought that Brava would be faster. Okay, that is true. But the more the more we do, I think we have to focus on the efficiency of the system, not the speed. That's why at the beginning, they show you that, if you remember at the beginning, they showed you that this case will finish in 8 months. This one will finish in 12 months. Okay, that's misleading. Because it's never ever like that because of the patient also, okay, the bone density, a lot of things. Okay. So right now, when we consult to the patient, now we are not talking about how many, you're gonna finish in 9 months. No, we never say that. We're gonna say that you're gonna finish the case, suppose an extraction case. I think you're gonna finish within 20. Okay. And then, but what we are saying is that it's more efficient, which is true, because once you put the Brava, literally you don't need to do anything. But if you think about that braces, you have to change the wire, right? Right. If you think about Invisalign, then the patient has to change the trim. And then you have to yell at the patient because it's off track. So it's more efficient, but faster or not, it depends. But most likely it will be faster, but not tremendous fast. So something,
Problem with this patient.
yeah,
Yeah, the 136.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So my doctor reborn
Mm.
it, but it's not exact. The same position
You use the template.
template, but how about after 3 or 4 months? I think
No.
no.
You cut the template.
Oh, yeah.
See, now this is the,
Right.
yes,
Right. Yeah.
okay. You cannot do, when the bracket comes off, okay, you cannot be called eyeball. Eyeball is mean that you just look and then you put the brackets on. Don't do that. Okay, you have to cut the template, just like lingual.
Yes.
And then you put the bracket back on.
But when we do that, we have to remove the Brava.
Oh, you need to remove the bra. No. Let's say,
About cắt cái đấy xong rồi
let's say, if, oh, if this bracket, okay, if the bracket on the 2-3 came off, okay, then you just clean this bracket and then you cut they call digital bonding tray. You just cut a piece of number 2-3, and then you use this bracket, the same bracket, put it back on, and then you bond it.
But one problem.
Yeah.
But if we rotate the 2-3, after about 3 or 4 months, if we have a rotation.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes we cannot put the template into the right position.
I don't think so.
Khi mà nó trước nó trồng như này, thì khi mà nó trồng lại thì đôi khi là phía sau là nó không vừa tính ra người đấy không.
I understand your question, but it's vice versa. Now, if suppose
Yes.
that we want to finish this too with a lot of rotation, then you cannot use that digital one. Why? Because you cannot put it on. But if at the beginning you have the square, no, if at the beginning you have the rotation of the 2, 3. Now, think about if you have a lot of rotation on number 2, 3. If you can put the brackets and bond the brackets on at the beginning, you will have no problem to bond this one when they came off. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if at the beginning you have the straight 2, 3, and then you want to finish 2, 3, a lot of rotation, then you cannot use that. You don't want it. So it vice versa.
Mà mình có hỏi về cái việc mà đã nói là nó xoay quá thì là bảo cái đầu xoay quá thì bon mắc lại mà nó được
Lúc đầu nếu đã
dám
nói
được
sẽ dám được.
So suppose, now take a look here. Suppose that everything is good, and then you have a tiny gap here. This is what we call is
đóng khoảng
a tiny gap.
một ít khe như này.
Something like this. Okay. Sometimes the Brava itself cannot fit.
Và sau đôi khi là Brava này với cái lỗi của nai sai
Nickel titanium. Then in this situation, what you might like to do is bond the button here, bond the button here, bond the button here. When you bond the button, okay, what I suggest is you don't bond in the middle, you don't bond at the inside, so you bond near the gingiva. Near the gingiva.
Chúng ta sẽ gắn cái button ở gần cái rìa
Because you
đâu
want them to get close to the center of the disease.
nó càng gần với lại
Okay, so right, then you move you C shape from here to here, and from here to 3 and to 7. Now the trick is in the front, you don't need to put the button, but you might have the problem because the teeth up top is inclined. The rubber bands or the C shape will go up to the gingiva.
và khi mà chúng ta có chút lực của bàn tay ăn nhai thì nó sẽ bị trượt lên trên cái lợi.
So what I did, okay, I etching here, maybe this tool or this tool, okay,
Một trong hai
and
răng
then I put the floor deposit,
không có lỏng
and then you just put a dot
cái chấm nhỏ
And that's
cố
it.
định được cái
I
đấy.
just stop.
to stop from sliding
Yeah.
up. That's it. And on the lower,
Đấy và với cái hàm dưới
and on the lower is the same thing. You
cũng
put
là
a
những
dot
tương tự như
here.
thế. Chúng ta làm một cái chấm nhỏ composite để giữ cái dây cung
Now,
cái chung.
what you like to do is you have to see the level of the power shape of the C chip from here to here.
Ta phải kéo cái răng 7
And
để có chung từ răng 7
you
đến răng
don't
3.
put the dot up high because the C shape will stretch over that. What you might have is intrusion of these two.
Đó là chúng ta lại không kéo cái chun nó quá là sát ở dưới hàm dưới thì chúng ta lại muốn là làm
So it has to be a little level, the same level. Okay, but not exactly the same level, but it has to be a little
và
level.
kéo cái chun để cho
Now,
nó là sát bằng tầm nhau.
Suppose that this tool is a little extrusion, just a tiny. Then
Ví dụ
you
như là
might
cái
like to
giả sử cái răng cửa bị trồi
the dot up high.
nên là nếu vào với trường hợp đấy chúng
So
ta có
once
thể để cái
the
đường chấm
C shape
hay là cái đường
goes
chặn hơi cao
Then they're gonna have a
và như vậy là khi
intrusion
có chôn
force.
thì
This
sẽ
is so
làm
simple.
đúng cái răng cửa một chút.
Yeah.
For the civil protected tooth,
Mhm.
at the beginning,
Mm.
you can put the Brava, basic of the Brava. Have you ever met that situation?
Yeah. Actually, we have one case right now, but even worse than what you are saying.
Và
Okay.
thời gian nó quá xoay thì chúng ta không thể đạt được Brava mà.
We have number 7 37, which is legally tipping.
nó ngả lưỡi.
Okay, legally tipping a lot. That you cannot bond the bracket.
Ta không thể gắn cái mắt tài vào đấy.
You cannot bond the Brava bracket. And even though you can bond the Brava bracket, but the loop and the anchorage brace will go under the ginger.
Yeah.
So what we do, we put the bracket, we put the buckle bracket, okay, normal bracket, normal bracket, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then we put the button, lingual button here, okay, and then we put the buckle button here, and then we let the patient wear the crisscross elastic from here to here.
That means we need to apply
Yeah,
first
this
seven,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
before you
But-
do
but
the
yeah. It's not necessary, but if you want, you can raise the bike. Well, this is a good question. I have this question all the time. It depends on the freeway space. Because normally the people don't walk and walk like this. We have the freeway space.
Thì mình có hỏi là bác là có cần phải nâng cấp hay không, thì bác ấy thì nói là tùy thuộc vào cái khoảng trống của mình nữa. Đôi khi hoặc cây ai làm thì là nó đôi khi nhưng không bao giờ nghiến chặt ra lại với nhau.
But if the cross bite is a lot, then you might need to raise the bite. If more than
vài quá
freeway
lớn thì
space.
chúng ta sẽ phải nâng cấp.
of the canal,
Severe rotated
Yeah.
canal.
even more than 45.
Well, I have a case that
Yeah.
this one is more like this. The 2, 3 is like this. And there's no way that you can put the bracket on. Yeah. Is
With it,
no,
no.
we put the button on. And then what we can do, okay, we can let the Brava do the bracket first, but we cannot walk. But they can scan. I mean, they do the scanning. They know exactly what to place. What you do is you put but the easiest way is do at the beginning. Okay, you put the button here. At the
Xoay
limit.
quá, ví dụ như tháng 3 mình xoay quá thì
Okay,
bật
and then you put
xe
the
lên
button here. At
và
the
chúng
moment,
ta đặt button
you don't need to put the brackets.
I see.
và
How you divide the space for the canal rotate? You rotate?
No, well,
Because
the
when the space small, but when you rotate, you need more space than.
no, it is the extraction case.
No. It's
Oh, okay. It's not extraction case.
No.
Then what you can do, okay, suppose that this is number 4 and we have number 5, not extraction.
Yeah,
Right? Okay.
yeah.
Now, if this one rotate, okay, you just put the button on. So, well, if you say distal rotation,
đây là một cái trường hợp mà
okay, distal rotation, and then you
khi
don't
mà
have
có cái năng
enough
xoay quá mức mà chúng ta không
space
đủ ra
to
để đảm bảo.
rotate. Okay. Now what you can do, okay, you can put the brackets on the label and use the open coil spring.
Yeah. That means I
Chúng
need
ta
to gain the
Yes,
space
yes,
before
ta phải
yes.
tạo
But
the braces.
you need to gain the space before only you can put it, but not fully open.
ta phải mở khoảng đến khi mà chúng ta phải đặt cái mắt cài vào.
But once you do that, don't forget to put the retainer.
Và sau đấy thì chúng ta đừng quên là trước khi xem mẫu chúng ta phải cho đeo retainer.
Yeah.
So how about the visualization with that types face
What
the
case?
rotation? Yeah.
This case of the other
Oh,
case.
the case we the case with the rotation of the canine, and we cannot put the Brava on. We have to quit space first.
We have to open the space.
Yes.
Yeah, you just
And with the visualization of
Can I rotate?
maybe
Yeah, đây em
I have the case that you just suppose that this canine, okay? I think I do, but they have to use my computer. But maybe tomorrow I'll show. Well, they at that time they put Brava. Okay. They put Brava. Yeah, that's 2019.
Khi có thêm
Cảm giác này là
anh em có bác sĩ thì có vấn đề gì đó thì cả team thấy hai người vi phạm
Extra charge. So it's not necessary. In that case, okay, tomorrow remind me because tomorrow I will use my okay. Okay. The case that we are talking about is, I think this one is lymphoversion fully, and you cannot form the bracket on the canine. So what they are doing is they create the lingual Brava, and then they put the buccal Brava, probably 1, 2, 3, something like this. Okay, and with the buccal Brava, they open up this.
Với lại cái
But you don't need to. I mean, because you need to pay. You just put the bracket and then you
chúng
just
ta có thể dùng mắc cài dùng ra cũng được.
yeah, keep it simple, exactly. And you know, my mindset for me is changing. When you do Invisalign, you want to do Invisalign only. When you do braces, you want to do braces only, right? And when you do Brava, you want to do Brava only. But think about when you do braces, you never do braces only. You need high-res to expand it. You need to do a lot of things. Okay, you need to put a mini implant anchorage. Okay, you need to do a lot of things. Okay, so be your own boss. You don't need to do Brava only.
Only được chỉ để tập đấy được, ta có thể phối hợp nhiều cái hệ thống với nhau.
Just like CK that we are talking about, they never suggest that. Okay, but from your experience, you know that oh, it's so simple. You just run the elastic and then that's it.
Như là trường hợp mình dùng cái chun chuỗi chẳng hạn, chưa bao giờ trong hãng họ khuyến cáo cái đấy thôi, mà vẫn dùng.
But what I found out is Brava is good for uprighting the root or moving the root. This is good. Just like Miao, okay. She had the Invisalign and had a thing before, and her 4, 4, 6 and 4, 7 something is tipped like this, and no way that Invisalign gonna. Okay. And braces, if we put the braces on to upright it, okay, braces is good for the crown, but Brava is good for the root.
Với mắc cài thì nó tốt cho cái thân răng, mà với Brava thì nó lại tốt về mặt chân răng.
So mindset has to be different.
Mindset để thay đổi.
When we are talking about the distalization,
Ta nói về cái di
if you remember distalization when you do braces, okay, what you do?
Vì khi chúng ta nói đến di với lại mắc cài, chúng ta làm
What you do?
mini implant.
Mini implant, right? Okay. And but you don't see braces in staging. You don't see when you do braces, okay, You don't
cái
see
staging của
the
cái mắc cạn,
tool on the braces like this.
chúng ta không thể
You
nhìn
don't-
thấy
you
cái
don't
sự
see
di
that.
chuyển của từng
You don't
răng
see
với
that.
lại mắc cạn.
And then you accept because it's braces. But once you do a lot of Invisalign, then you have to see that, oh, they have three kinds of visualization,
và ba bốn loại
sequential, simultaneous, and individual one by one. Why?
từng bước hay là
Because
nó
Invisalign
hay
is
là
the
từng
tray.
răng.
You cannot move everything at the same time because it's a tray. Patient has to wear the tray. Number one, number two, number three.
Với lại
Before
thay chúng ta không
Invisalign,
thể
you never
làm cái điều
come
đấy
up with the
và
stage.
cùng một khay được
It's
thay
no
thay được
stage.
hàng tuần.
So when we do the Brava, the question is, how you going to do the visualization with Brava? Because I don't see any staging. I don't see the teeth move.
Với
Like
Brava
this.
thì ta lại
It's
có
not
một câu hỏi là
necessary.
tại sao cái visa với lại cái Brava được chúng ta không nhìn được cái staging, cái bước của nó.
So it's different, but the fundamental is the same. If you want to
Cái
distalize,
nguyên lý nó giống
then
nhau.
you need the anchorage.
Nếu mà muốn
I
visa
think
chúng
we
ta cần
have
phải
the
có neo
case,
chặn.
right, that we can show or not.
Thì như chúng ta có một space để visa.
Oh, okay. Well, I mentioned about this case a little bit. Okay. Now, whatever in orthodontics, okay, you can distalize the upper by using the lower as the anchor, or you can distalize the lower by using the upper as the anchor. But it's no way that you're gonna distalize both arch. And the teeth will move like this.
Không thể visa
Where is the
dưới cùng lúc như thế được. Neo chặn không?
It's exactly just like in this salon, okay? In the clincher, okay? You can order whatever you want. Distalization, upper and lower arch, they're gonna move like this. It's impossible. Where is the angle? So suppose that I want to pull, okay, and I don't want to go to see you, but I want you to come with me. I have to hold the table and then I pull you. But if I don't hold the table, when I pull, I'll go to see you and you go to see me. This is one called reciprocal action. With the, like this, okay, then when we use the elastic, this is the anchorage for the top, and the top is the anchorage for the lower. This is reciprocal anchorage, but it's no way that you gonna move top and bottom visualization by no anchorage. So that means that right now, I mean, the technician or the system, they will ask you, if you do something like this, okay, they will, technician or the orthodontist over there will ask you, doctor, can you tell me that what kind of strategy or what kind of anchorage that we are going to use, or what do you plan to digitalization? Okay. And then, if you don't want to delay the treatment, then at the beginning, you have to tell them that, oh, we want to digitalization upper and lower. I'm going to use that mini implant anchorage as the anchorage, and then we will use the elastic or whatever to hold them back.
Để nó kéo cho các cái răng về phía sau.
Cái thiết kế này là ông hướng dẫn mình làm giống như kiểu như tự bác sĩ mà như chưa đúng không? Cái lần trước cô dự là tại vì cô không biết có người bán thì đã có cái buổi hướng dẫn tới của Invi tự thiết kế cho người tự di chuyển thứ và chưa đúng không? Đang muốn xem có cái gì không? Bác sĩ nhất thì là cô và bác sĩ đã làm quá trình làm có những cái ngoài cái ca người ta có tài khoản chưa chẳng hiện tại là bác sĩ có thể viết tài khoản là những để thông báo những cái tài khoản đơn mà chưa tập đình mà thì ngoài cái ca này thì cô cần họ liên quan như là cô cần chưa tại là trước chỉ là đấy là một lần em đấy một cái gì để cơ sở có nhiều khóa.
And now, lately that they upgrade the software. Okay. Tomorrow remind me. Right now they upgrade the software. When you do the treatment plan, okay, they have a lot of patient. Okay. So you cannot treatment info. You cannot do only this. And treatment instruction, okay. You don't need to put in the text. Okay, they're gonna have the treatment plan that you just select whatever you want. And then eventually, for the special instruction, then you can use the text. So they're gonna use just like a class 1, class 2, you want to finish in class 1 or class 2, go like class 1, class 2, how you correct the midline. What is your strategy to correct the midline? And then they're gonna speed up because right now we are faster in terms of the setup. The setup.
Because you are more than nearly 200 patients with Brava.
Yeah.
So I think you have experience about how about the
TMD is the same thing. I mean, if you treat the process, if they have it's like that. It's like if you treat the problem, if they have it's the same thing. But one thing is totally different. Is tomorrow I'll show you because I can open. Remind me, we have the perio. And if you look, tomorrow you come. Okay, now. Okay, because this case. Now, tomorrow, you're gonna see what is the beauty of the Brava, which braces cannot do. And see this one cannot. I mean, cannot be designed. And only Brava that can. And yeah. With the braces, you cannot do with that case. With the inside, you cannot do with that case, which is very rare. That you have the case that the only thing that you should do is the Brava. And you see it, then you see it, then you say that I am correct.
That only Brava.
You want me to show you now? Now is the case. Well, I have to show you, but it's a case that is a very deep bite, very deep bite. And for lower anteriors, more than 3 degrees. Yeah. And 1, 2, and 2, 2. And severe crowding and severe heat. Now, when I say lower anterior, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, okay, is like this. Okay, and 3, 3, and 4, 3. 4, 1, 2, and 2, 2. and the patient hit by hit at those teeth. Now, what do you think if you use the Invisalign? When the patient put the Invisalign, when they take it out,
Yeah.
low incisor will go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you put the braces on, you can tell that, oh, I can bypass the rest. Okay. You can bypass the rest. But do you have anchorage enough to intrude for 3, 3, and 4? If you bypass the top one, okay, if you put the braces on, the same thing you cannot do in this side, because if you put it inside, you take it out, 1, 2, and 2, 2 will come out. If you put the braces on, okay, then you have to bypass 1, 2, 2, 2. Right? And how you gonna correct the deep bite? Unless you put a lot of mini implants. With the Brava, okay, at the beginning, I didn't know. And I consult, I discuss with the patient, and I said that lower anterior, you have to extract after we finish for sure. And 1, 2, and 2, 2, we have to extract for sure. Okay. And then if you agree, we're gonna do the Brava, because I know. Now, kind of don't exactly know, but what I'm thinking is that you have the anchorage base. With the anchorage base, you can intrude 3, 2. With the anchorage base, you don't need to put the brackets on the lower teeth because you have the anchorage base. This kind of guessing. And for the top one, we bypass 1, 2, and 2, 2. Okay. And we use the anchorage base as the anchorage to move 1, 1, 1, and 2, 1. And intrude 1, 3, Once we put the Brava on, the deep bite is getting better. The canine intrude on the top and bottom. And surprising, lower anterior start less movable, more stable. And 1, 2, and 2 is more stable. Now we put refinement. Now we challenge, we explain to the patient, we try to bond 1, 2, and 2, 2, and try to bond the lower anterior. But you know, at the beginning, we're gonna sacrifice those teeth. But I think we might like to give them a chance. Okay, you agree with that? And he said, okay, he is the awesome guy from Australia. He's like 64. We are talking about 64 years old. Okay. And then we put the refinement. And right now, I show you the teeth are alive. The top one is nice. With the lower anterior is in the treatment. And 1, 2, and 2, 2 is in the treatment. But he still has a lot of mobility. If we cannot correct that. Because at 64, you cannot use a rubber band to move unless you want to do the surgery. But the patient is 64 years old. They don't want to do the surgery. So we almost finished. Okay. The teeth are straight, but he still has this kind of case. Okay. What do you think you can do braces? You can do this one. For sure, in this line you cannot. So that's what I meant. Okay, for this case, anything that we should discuss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same planning.
Huh?
Antibond the canine with the
you have to, yeah. Because it already out, right? You want to reborn, yeah, you cut,
Reborn already.
but did not use the
Yeah.
template.
Yeah, my doctor used the
You know what you can do? You just take these braces off again and cut the template and put it on.
the same with the lingual.
Yeah, you do lingual braces before. Oh, yeah, but this is much easier than lingual braces. More than this.
The patient is solid,
Yeah.
easy to
Yeah, but have you ever done the Brava Plus? Not yet. Okay, tomorrow tomorrow we're gonna show the Brava Plus. You do the Brava Plus. Okay, the Brava Plus is totally different. Is more sturdy because the design of the bracket. And I have a lot of trick with the Brava Plus. When you close to finish, then you can do the aligner. Suppose that you have a little space like this, or a little crooked teeth here. Okay, just a tiny bit. Okay, you use the clear aligner, but don't remove the bracket, especially for the Brava Plus. Two reasons. Okay. One reason is you get the Brava Plus bracket as the anchorage because it's huge.
nó có một cái mới là Brava Plus, chứ không phải như này nó là nó không có cái mắc cài như này, mà mình chỉ có đặt một cái dây vào trong cái rãnh thôi, là nó cần cái kiểu tự khóa mới có, nên là mình nhắc đến cái đấy, mà cái đấy nó dày hơn cái Brava này, nó có vẻ là nó không bị vướng đi, nó tròn thế nào, ngày mai em sẽ nói bệnh nhân vẫn kêu cái dây đỡ ở dưới bây giờ đỡ hơn cái là nó có cái phủ cái khu ở dưới.
And the second reason is you just tell the patient that I still have the brackets. If you wear the aligner less than what you need to wear, I'm going to put the bar back. And then 100% they're going to wear faithful. Because once you remove it, it's a heaven. And just put the aligner only 2 or 3 is good. And I have the analogy of the Brava with the clear aligner. I'll show you. So this case is good now.
Yeah.
Okay, where is the next case?
This is the origin scale of 35. So, right. Maybe you look at the surface of the slide.
No, but you open up the banner because normally they have. This is one. Okay. This how many refinement? Just one. Okay. This is first. And
Có phải đây không?
connection. Connection.
Tự nhiên là sợ. Những nơ ca mà có ở các bạn tham gia thì sẽ chỉ có 3 vài cây sẽ bác cũng hơi hỏi chuyện đây rồi không nhiều ạ, chỉ ngồi đến câu
This is the first. And the one we found. This is the first. The main. And you can open the refiner also. The next one. You can click the one that this is the first. And okay. And then you open the refiner.
Mình lấy em cứ lấy làm được thì nó được nhưng mà nó thích nghi không đến em là đau
This is the main. And when you
here, right after
this one.
beside the main.
Okay.
So I will turn off this.
Yeah, turn off everything that how to wise.
This one,
Okay.
the main.
Oh,
nó là băng ra mà đi làm không biết cái là gì
thực ra thì nó cũng như liên quan đến anh có một cái nó
không phải là
trong cửa có cái
nếu mình đang đầu mình chưa biết hết mình làm phải mình hơi chảy một tí là ra một chồng thế là vừa rồi chúng ta phải tháo
có một bớt ra
mình cũng được thế là biết cái này nó một cái bên đấy dùng sau nó mình nhắc đúng rồi chính xác suy ông nói thì mình biết như thế thôi chứ còn lô ra là em lô em là hạn em đi còn cái nhưng mà hạn thì nó có cái gì rồi em đứng phải tự động em cho bạn lấy một cát để đấy
hỗ trợ nó xây cái tí nó
thực ra nếu mình làm nhiều kinh nghiệm thì cái vị trí đấy là cái không có được gì đâu vì là khi tháng quen đâu
okay. Now, this
bởi vì khi tháng sau bao giờ được phải chúng ta không bao giờ mình không, nhưng mà thưa bác là đọc là vẫn còn đấy nhá là không có vị trí đấy hay là nó sẽ bị thế nhưng mà lại là nó
chất cắn đi kèm mắc là chúng ta thì có cái vị trí đấy có cái lưu,
nhưng mà cũng năm thì công nhận nó chuyển chỉ là nó không một phần bản thân nó là cái kỹ năng
rồi rồi cái cắn này
nhưng mà rất là nhạc nhìn kiểu cả nhạc cứ hay nói là thế cái lại thấy nó trồng lên như này cái lại mang đến từ khi mình quay qua thì bây giờ là thôi cháu và đóng như kiểu như chỉ nó ra một tí không ăn đi chị cũng không biết đâu nhưng mà người ta lấy khi mà thả là có cái nắp ra cái đó phải đều là nguyên không như của
nó cứng
Okay, now this case. Okay, this case is by maxillary protrusion. By maxillary dental protrusion. And missing number 37. And by maxillary protrusion, class 1 canine on the left, and midline is, or midline, which one is correct? Lower correct. The top one shift to the right, and the lower. Okay. The upper one shift to the right a little bit. The lower one shift to the right also. Okay. Now, the plan is extract 1, 4 and 4, 4. Okay, this side it makes sense, right? Because you're gonna close the space here. Okay. Now, this side, what I understand is the top one, we're gonna close the space here. But on the lower one, the doctor don't like to extract number 3, 4. Because, I don't know, I try to understand. The reason is there's no 6 and 7, am I correct? Right? Right? Okay. So that's the reason why you extract only 2, 4. And what you plan? You plan to distalize the lower arch. Because you don't want to extract number 3, 4. Which is understandable. Okay. But I don't know this case, you put the mini implant anchorage on this, on quadrant 3. Yes, right. Mini implant, right? Because you need the anchorage. Okay, once you need the anchorage, then, okay, with the Brava itself, you're gonna close the space up top. That will be simple. But when they set up like this, okay, you can see that this one is out of alignment. This is number 25. Number 25. Okay, this one should move in the to the
vào
lingually. And that's why you see. See, right here. Because it's out of the alignment. Okay, right here. And the second thing is, the low one look good because you close only on the quadrant 4. But see, you cannot correct the midline unless you put the mini implant anchorage on the Q3 and then you use the whatever elastic or whatever. Then you're gonna move like this. Now, for this kind of case, okay, because the midline, upper midline is off to the right, is off to the right. You don't want to use the class 3 elastic to distalize the lower. Why? Because if you use the class 3 elastic, you will differentiate the force to close the space here by distalizing, no, by mesializing the posterior. If you do that, you cannot correct the upper midline because the space will be closed more by posterior mesializing. But if this case, okay, suppose that the midline, suppose, okay, the midline on the top is off to the left, then you prefer to use a class 3 elastic to distalize the lower arch. At the same time, mesializing the posterior. Okay. Okay. So in this situation, this is what you plan. Okay, you plan to distalize the quadrant 3 by mini implant anchorage. And if you look at this, this is the refinement. Okay. Okay. This is a refinement. This is the refinement.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months later, then you do the refinement. Okay. The top one still have a gap. Okay. And the lower one still have a gap. And this one, supposed to be class 2. It's not class 2 yet. Okay. So what you need to do in this case, once you have the mini implant, you already have the mini implant, right? You just retract the lower edge, lower left posterior more. Okay. If you have the mini implant here, you just use the elastic or C shape and retract it. Well, the reason, or coil spring, whatever, okay. And then you need to correct. Okay, there's not enough overjet on this side. So that means the Brava cannot close the space here. But you have the space on the lower, also on the lower right. Okay, they're supposed to close. Oops, like this. So what you have to focus on this case is you have to retract the lower left posterior. But you know the root is good. The root are good. The roots. Yeah, but I think we need to focus on the retracting quadrant 3.
Này xoay hình dưới.
It says that this line the lower a lot.
Và sẽ đi lên sau bây giờ trong cái slide you can see the result now the PowerPoint.
Huh?
Yeah, because it is after 6 months, but she had in the PowerPoint. It had the picture today. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Here.
The one year. I don't know.
Where?
You can see the PowerPoint.
This one and
You will see.
this is the refinement.
Separate the one.
This side, right? This is the left. I think this is the left.
It is 6 months.
Yeah. Yes.
She do the 3 carbon because of the wire is broken.
Mhm. I think you still need to retract the quadrant 3. But it takes time.
She want to show the 1 year.
This one?
This is the 6 months
Yes.
after the treatment.
Okay.
Yes.
This one 1 year. This one?
Yeah. The next slide. Next slide.
August.
Okay. This is the top, right? This is the lower.
Yes.
And you have a gap here. Yeah. You still need to retract, crystallize the lower arch.
Yes, she want to ask how to do with the lower incisor.
The low incisor,
Yes.
this one,
Because she is the lower back.
yeah. And then there's a gap.
It's a lot of that. She want sequence or closure, spike closure or just give the Brava.
I think the main objective of this one is you want to get the canine class one first. So don't worry about the space on the lower anterior. Yeah, because what you need to get the overjet. Otherwise, the top one cannot retract.
Còn cái overjet thì không thể nào kéo.
And you see the gap already.
Bỏ qua một cái khoảng về cái đưa đi, không phải lo lắng về cái đưa đâu, khi mình có khoảng mình tự phải kéo vào.
Could you give her the plan
The plan right now.
right now, from now?
From now.
She need to refine.
No, I think what you need to do is you need to retract digitalization for lower.
Just ignore the gap.
Just ignore the gap, and you still have the gap here. And by the way, you have in reality, you have more spaces on the lower. In reality,
là nó thêm khoảng
in reality, right? You have more space than here.
nhiều khoảng hơn là tại vì
Okay, take a look here. You see, you have the gap. This is the left side.
yes,
This is the left side. Okay, this is the right side. Okay, you have the gap, you have the crowding, and you have the gap here. Okay, which is, you use the spring to the 6, and then you use the C chain to the
sự kéo và
To
kéo
the-
vào sau và
to the-
và
to the 3.
và chúng ta
Right?
yes,
Now, have you ever tried to use a spring to the 6 itself?
tức là sự kéo vào 6 không
Rồi ban đầu thì có
yes,
And it's not good.
bây giờ thì đang kéo toàn bộ
the beginning CEO
Do the
use
6.
the
And then
that want to retract on the
canine. Okay. But probably you might like to retract the molar first. Okay. To get to the point that, yes,
I have a question.
I wonder when we digitalize the lower leg, the molar,
this one.
molar, yes, digitalize. How about the Brava in the midway? Is that effective or not?
It's only very good.
Yeah. She her planning is digitalize the model on the left. Yeah. Before that, she had she want to digitalize how many millimeter. She had to know. And then the doctor, the technician, work the Brava for her. But maybe she digitalized more than she was she intend at the beginning.
Who? Technician or her?
Her.
But this one is not more.
Yes.
It's less.
Yeah, I want to know if the Brava effective for the molar, but she used the mini implant to digitalize the molar.
Of course. Because, when she gets back to practice, okay, what she can do, the mini implant is right here. Okay, and I saw that she had the hook here. Okay, and she has the spring from here to, okay, and then she has the C shape from here to Kenya. What?
About the
Everyone
It's a look of the tiny of the Brava.
I think it's going to be difficult. I don't think it's necessary to do that. You know why? Because
But she do, she did it.
from the MIA
In the ring.
to the lingual,
Yes, it's a Brava. Is that right?
no,
She has a Brava in the lingual.
yes, when she do the digitalization, she use the Brava in the book, and she use the elastic, and she
Mini school.
in the bottom.
oh, it's the same thing. You mean that when you digitalize this one, you distalize from the lingual braces, right? And when you retract on the buckle, right? And the question is it working? No. Okay.
Try to explain.
Okay.
Her plan is distalize the molar on the left.
Yes.
Yeah, but she need to know how many millimeter she need for the patient.
Oh. Normally I don't do that. Normally I don't do that. The reason is
Có những một buổi chứ lại không
okay.
Thứ nhất
em
là
hiểu, tức là em đi ra 6 giờ sáng. Thế nhưng mà cái Brava này nó chỉ cho em đi là bao nhiêu đúng không? Còn kế hoạch là thế thì có nghĩa là đi lúc đầu là em định là bao nhiêu? Nếu ví dụ em định là 7 thì cái Brava nó sẽ cho em đi 7. Thế nhưng trong thực tế khi em làm em lại cảm thấy là nó chưa đủ, nên em lại dùng mini em kéo hơn lên thì cái Brava này nó có phải cho mình cái đấy không? Bởi vì
em
nó chỉ
có một cái hỏi gần tương tự như thế.
Em đang nghĩ đến nhau. Đầu tiên là kế hoạch đầu tiên của em đã có một cái
Số
mini
lượng
để
đi xa.
đi xa cái mini để đi xa rồi em đi xa đến bây giờ thì nó chỉ được thấy em không biết là
cái
là
Brava
bao nhiêu đúng rồi bao nhiêu và cái này bao nhiêu đấy thế là đến giai đoạn mà bệnh nhân bị bệnh thì lúc đấy mới chỉnh lại thì là các năm của em nó bắt đi gần rồi thì đến phải cắm thêm 3 cái mini tip nữa chứ không phải chỉ một cái là để em neo lại toàn bộ cắm như sau đấy thế chính vì vậy là chính vì cái việc đấy mà nó lại đang dừng đóng lại vào đây chị thấy không qua đầu xét nó đang không tốt nên là đang dừng đóng lại mình đang không biết là Brava nó có bạn hay không
đấy thì chị đang sợ là
thế mà khi mà cứ kéo như khoảng như thế này thì nó lại có theo cửa bệnh nhân đang kêu thì cái Brava thì đúng rồi thì cái Brava nó có đi tiếp tục ở cái răng cửa hay không hay em lại phải nắm những cái bất tần để em di tuần tự bằng
Em hiểu cái ý của chị. It is a combination question because when and you can show me the pictures of the lower with the Brava. No, with the Brava, the pictures, not the
Oh, the picture.
yes, picture.
Okay.
Okay, in this case,
This one.
yes, this one. Yeah.
Okay.
She
This
do
is
the
left side.
distalization.
This is left side.
Yeah, this is left side. She do
Yeah.
the distalization.
Yes.
And after 6 months, it's have a lot of space.
In the
But-
front.
Yes, in the front.
Yeah.
But now when the Brava broke, the wire broken,
Mhm.
yes, she start to see that the upper molar major lines little bit. And she had to do add 2 more mini implants to 3 more mini implants to have the anchors.
On the
Yes,
top.
just the 2 on the top and 1 on the lower.
But you already have one already, right at the beginning.
On the beginning of in the
Yeah.
lower left. Yes.
Yeah, and then
And then she had 3 more every
quadrant.
quadrant. Yes.
But why you did on the quadrant 4?
Yes, because she want to have more anchors because she feel that the molar major line.
Oh, okay.
And the question is that when we see the distalization of the lower left molars,
Mhm.
does the Brava stop the molar distalization? Because as you know, you have the base
Has
base of the wide, the wide.
the one.
Nhưng mà vì nó có một cái cung ở dưới rồi thì đôi khi đấy
cái quan trọng chính là cái
đúng rồi.
cái tay.
Thế là soi đúng rồi, nhưng cái cung thực ra nó cũng lấy cái tay nó cũng lấy và in the plans if the technician design she can have about 7 millimeters. Just but see one more. If can be the Brava stop the visualization.
by itself?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Because it depends on the force that you hook it up to the anchorage to the mini implant. Well, let's take a look at this.
Em cũng chưa hiểu.
Ở bây giờ thì hỏi đơn giản
Okay,
là
let's
khi mà
take a
kéo
look
được
at this.
đôi cái rồi thì những răng còn lại của sẽ di như nào để cho nó
Okay,
có cái gì bằng Brava hay là chỉ
take a look at this. Now, for the Brava on the lower, now we focus on the lower first. Okay, with the Brava, they're gonna close the space here. Like this. Okay, and then when you use the mini implant, they're gonna move this back. They're gonna move this back. Here. Okay. The question is, right now, they are not enough
Yes.
to visualize on the left. So that what I mean is that right now the space on the quadrant 4 is closed almost already. So you just keep continuing retracting. Well, let's put it this way, retracting the quadrant 3, not visualization.
Yes.
Retracting.
We track the 1 and 3.
Yeah, retract the quadrant 3.
So
Well, let's switch the word. Not visualization. You need to track quadrant 3. Why? Because you extract number 3, 4, which is reason. Right? Which is reason.
Yeah.
So that means another word. If you have and you miss number 7, then the word is changing. You're gonna track number 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 3 to contact with the 3, 8. And if you think about the mini implant, is number 8. You are retracting number 6, 3, 5, and 3, 3 in contact with it, which is the. Now, and if you change the word, now you understand. Oh, you have to track it a lot too. Okay, because you think about this space cannot compare with here.
yeah.
Cannot. That's why it's a lot of force and it's a lot of time to retract. You are talking about retract 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes time. It takes time.
But so main problem now is when she visualize the lower left model, yes, we can see that she has a space now. So I think that
The
this is how
space.
was that. Yes.
Quay cái size the whole. Cái răng của chú cứ
Đấy nhá. Ở đâu? Đấy.
không phải.
Còn nào?
Yeah,
She had the space over there.
yeah.
She want to ask what can we do with the space because the patient is complaining.
Oh, well, that's easy.
When we still have to visualize more,
Yes.
or we stop visualize and let the Brava do the space closure first, and then we do the visualize.
No. What I'm doing. Now I understand the question. If I were you, okay, I'm going button on number 4, 3. Okay, and then I run C.
Tức là ở trên đây là button mà cái mặt ngoài của răng 43, sau đó chị làm cái tên là cái xung chuỗi.
2, 3, 3, and 2, 3, 6.
Đến răng
And
33
then
là
the rest,
36.
you keep the same thing. You have the most point from 36 mini implant.
Thì là cái lò xo thì đóng vào cái khoảng của răng 6 vẫn thế, vẫn giữ cái lò xo đấy.
Right?
Cho nên
Okay.
Răng cửa kia
thì sau đó thì chị sẽ đặt một cái button vào răng thứ 3 bên phải. Sau đó chị sẽ kéo tung làm một cái chung chuỗi là từ răng inner trên from the 36 to 33 and to 24 at the 40.
There. Okay. Okay. Now you start having somewhere. Knees of 3. Okay. Now what you do? Okay. You put the button on the 4, 3 and 3. And then again, then you have to have T-shape from here. Then because the patient is about the split, initial 2 to 3. One from the T-shape. So it's
Tức là đấy, tức là cái Brava nó có di chuyển hay không, cho nên là mình phải đặt cái ngoài đấy.
Ra là chuyển, nhưng mà vấn đề là
Brava riêng ấy, thì nó không hiệu quả cao, nên em phải dùng cái công thức đấy. Thì đây chính là cái không là
thực ra là di chuyển một cái if you want to ask if this is okay or not, you told me before.
No. You can put it until 3, 3. Yeah. And then you just run it.
Em đang đặt việc là làm tuần tự cái nào đấy.
Yes, you have to can to do the sequential.
Oh, but right now I saw that the spring is on the 3 instead of 6. The ghost coil spring. You change the ghost coil spring from 36 to 33, right? Right.
Chỉ kéo cái lò xo là từ ml sang số 3. Yes. From milligram to 33.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessary, but the thing you are mechanic at the beginning in school. You use a hose coil from 36 to mini implant. I think that one is good. Okay, but you have to make sure that enough. Okay, you have to make sure that enough force from 36 to mini implant. Okay, and then the rest you just run C shape from 36 to 33 and 243, and then you can switch the whole thing.
Đeo cái lò xo kéo từ cái mini implant đến 6 và sau đó thì nối một cái tầng ra tầng 3 thì chỉ có rồi. Bây giờ là trong chuỗi tầng 3 này của mình chỉ kéo trong chuỗi từ răng 36 sang răng 3 tiếp sang răng 4 và mình không cần là phải thêm cái gì nữa.
And then what I suggest, once the space mesial of 3 close, you stop the shape. Because you want to distalize or you want to retract 36 more. Just keep it moving. Because if you run, well, the reason that I suggest that you put the button on the 4-3 because the patient complain about the space. But if they don't complain, then you just retracting the molar.
Nếu mà có thì cứ để Brava nó là về của nó. Vì mình đã nói sẽ kéo lên chôn bất how about the force
The force
thì
light force. No, but you use a C shape.
kéo lên chôn bất
No, you don't. You use the C shape. So you use the C shape. Suppose that you put the button here. Normally with the braces, you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 loops. Yeah, 6 loops is too much with the Brava. I think you need either 8 or 9 because you use a light force. Why? Because no what? Friction. With the braces, okay, you have the friction between wire and brackets. This one you don't have friction. So you have the light force. Okay, and once they close, stop, and then let the spring retract the 3/6 more. And if the space close again, then you put the C just to please the patient. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the line
But you know, when you are talking about this case, okay, I like you to change the word a little bit, then you understand easy. You are retracting 3/6. You not distalize. You're retracting to cause the extraction space. 3/7.
Dễ hiểu hơn là
It's a lot of it's a lot of movement.
yes.
It's a lot of movement. Give them a chance. Give them a chance to work. No, but this is a good plan. I agree with you that you did not extract number 3, 4. You are very good dentist. Okay, if you extract number 3, 4, it's a lot easier for you. But the patient has to put the implant in the back, which is good for practice. Now, if I were you, okay, if I were you, and because my practice, okay, we can do the dental implant. Okay. What I like to do is I will plan that I'm going to put 3/7 somewhere, okay, and then I just put implant right away.
The 40 to
No, well, no, let's put it this way. Eventually, this case, you are going to implant the real dental implant. Yes or no? Yes, okay. If yes, this is just like instead of surgery first, this is the implant first. Okay. Suppose that eventually you're gonna finish like this, right? And then you're gonna put the implant. Why don't you put the implant first? At this position, you can calculate, right? You can calculate. Yes, but you put the implant first. This is implant first, just like surgery first. Then you get the whole, we call whole in one. Okay, you put the implant here. Then you use the what do you call temporary crown. Okay. And then you put the bracket so, and then you close it. Suppose you think about it, you are more on the 3-7 should be somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. Well, put it here there. The point is here. The groove. Okay. Now, see the 3, 3, 3-7 should be somewhere. And then this one is the retraction space or retraction from here to here. So that means of 3-7 should be. And if you look at this, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 millimeter. So if you think about it, implant should be somewhere here. It's not necessary to be very precise in millimeter because why? You can adjust the crown. Yeah. So I used to do this too, but not with the Brava. I mean, long time ago with the braces. Okay, if I need the anchorage, because at that time they don't have the mini implant anchorage, and eventually I have to put the dental implant. Okay? But I'm not going to want to put the dental implant because I don't know how to do it. But we have the team that they can do it. So we calculate, and then we say that okay, implant has to be somewhere. Then we put the implant, and then we put the exactly what you said, temporary crown. We call composite crown, right? Okay. And then after we finish, you might have a little gap, maybe 1 meter or something, or you can get the bigger crown, or if not enough space, then you get a smaller crown. But it will be in the ballpark, okay, somewhere about millimeter or so. So that, but if you want to do this, just like what we are discussing, you have to collect the money at the beginning. Why? Because you are the one who plan. And this won't happen if the patient does not do the Brava or orthodontics. It's the package.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you think about what I said, okay, now is retracted. It's not this and the best anchorage is the dental, the best anchorage. Okay.
The television design stop. But if I want to move the deep ball, that is around 1 2 millimeters, because of the wire that I want memorable. If I to this line or do the Brava, take it back.
This case,
Yes,
this case, right?
because when
You-
we want to,
You-
for example, we want to design the 36,
Okay,
7 millimeters at the Brava to
So-
the exactly the 7 millimeter
Okay.
visualization. But when comes to 7,
okay,
it no make the plans.
okay.
And the doctor see the amount of less than she want to
You want to increase?
increase.
Okay,
We need to change the plan or we just do the declaration.
you retract more.
Yeah.
You retract more, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Brava does not stop the
No,
projection.
no, because the whole thing will move. Because they. Yeah, because we did not stop. We did not put the stop. Yeah,
But how about the why base under?
oh, they're gonna move. They're gonna move. And now if you see lately the anchorage base, okay, is a little far from the gingival more than they used to do,
Yes.
especially by maxillary protrusion with extraction, because they know that if it's too close, once you retract, they're gonna impinge into the gingival.
Thì em vừa mới hỏi lại câu của Dương vậy là nếu mà ví dụ như mình muốn đi xa rồi đi xa một khoảng mấy cả bạn sau mình chỉ tăng thêm mạnh gì ra ba chắc nhưng mà không và về cái base ở dưới thì nó sẽ bị cách ra và nó sẽ đi cùng không bị chạy vào đấy là mình phải thay đổi cái chịu.
If you notice it by maxillary protrusion, once
Cái
you
câu hỏi này là
extract the anchorage base more than
cũng không hẳn nữa. Như quan trọng là nếu mà đi xa này nó cũng đọc theo cái chuyện khác này lâu space ra lâu space space then when she has she has to finish the installation then space that low or
give it a space up top.
on the low because the lower towards the
Maybe she has to give them more, to close more. But what my question is, maybe she has to check the closing point spring. Is that it has enough space, enough force?
Thì thầy các bạn là phải kiểm tra xem là cái nút ở trong ấy nó có đủ lực hay không, không thì chắc là căng thắt đó. Em cũng đấy mình nói rằng
mình ra rồi thì cũng phải
nên là nó ra lúc là như nó nên là mình không hiểu nó tính thì sao mình
Yeah, so that means that normally we don't use the close coil spring because I don't know. Most of the time I use a C shade and then I can count. Yeah. So that's why my question is, you think that the force of the closed coil spring enough? But I don't know because I rarely use it. Nickel titanium coil spring. What I use the C chain of
But
power
the
shield.
question of in the chia level now.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah, yeah,
rất
yeah.
là space open.
So that means
Yeah.
enough place.
Presence, nothing,
Yeah.
why space else is not visualization.
The space means you three close up.
Not close to one's close.
là 6
Tức là mình thường là cái tâm này quả ở đây thì coi là có rồi nhưng mà nó không đóng ấy. Đóng là khi mình đã mở cái khoảng là open cái khoảng cái space ra để cho cái con này hai hai open space hai hai to lấy một post
multiply the same panels, and then we need to have the C chain over there.
But you know, there's still crowding though. If you look at the
Yeah.
take a look at the here. Okay. This you have crowding on
A little bit
the
of cloud.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
space.
yeah. Well, you know, for the independent, okay, we don't level it in the line. Okay, so they're gonna move freely, which is if you remember braces, okay, if you remember braces, have you done the sectional retraction? Suppose you have the crowding, low anterior crowding, okay, and then you put the brackets on 3, you extract 4, and you put the bracket on 3, 5, 6, and 7, 3, 5, 6, and 7, and then you use a sectional retraction to retract the kidney. Okay. The lower anterior, you did not put any brackets, no wire. The 4 teeth, okay, what we call is unravel. Unravel is mean that they're gonna spread.
Hiện là tại kéo là ba xài
So
tích tại cái đưa đấy
nghe một xíu
xài lên thực ra cái này dựa trên một cái nền tảng của cái quát tại mặt lưỡi tức là khi cái này nó cái khi nó bắt đầu làm sao và nó khoảng bệnh nhân mặt hay rất hay kêu một cái tự nhiên không có cái đoạn xoay hết cả ra mà rất là thương giống như này giống như là cái có cả năng lượng rất là xấu nên là mình phải cố gắng
So,
đóng
yeah.
lên các cái mechanic bên ngoài tốt hơn.
if I worry, I'm not going to worry about the gap on the lower anterior, but I want to focus on retracting the 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 3 until we get to canine class. And then I'm going to worry about, which is at that time you might see that the teeth will be aligned a little bit. That's all. But don't worry, because your major war is to retract 3, 6 to get to the point that you want.
Nó tập phòng cái đó là 6 để 9
But what I'm saying to use the CGA because of the patient complaint. Just like in the past when I use a sectional retraction, which is good, you know, right? Section because you don't round trip the lower anterior, right? You do braces, and the patient complained that why my teeth unravel and go anywhere. But I said that this is technique. Yeah, because I don't want you to flare and then put it back again. Okay, but they complain. why I did not put the brackets on the front teeth. But they do that to extraction. Because you don't want to trip.
Đọc sẽ
So for me, don't worry about.
không quan tâm cái này lắm. Với bệnh nhân quan tâm
But you know,
cái thận sớm
you do it beside. You do it. You do it. Beside. Because that's the truth.
It doesn't show you how the space.
Yeah, because they're gonna look. Okay. If you want to see retraction, okay, you see the spacing point. Because everybody have to leveling it up. Do you remember the stage leveling it up? Second is extraction space closure. And then after that, detailing or set up. So this is different appliance. So the more and more and more. What I'm saying is not because I want to prove you, don't worry, but I think that way, okay? No need to worry, understand this appliance first, okay? Because we will do it. And at the beginning, it's worry like what you said, okay? Why it happens, why it moves like this. But eventually, once you do more and more, then you know that, oh, this is the nature of this appliance, different from Invisalign, different from braces. For sure, they have
Hoạt động bên sạch khác với lại Invisalign mắc cài chưa hiểu mà nó lắm ai cũng lo
well, well,
đi
but this is good care and good planning. Yeah.
đó lost đấy
Huh? What?
doesn't mean that
Create.
No, but you know, it's a good plan because he think the focus is patient. This is good for the patient, but difficult for doctor.
sau này
And I think, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because changing. But you know, you have to encourage. Once you finish, she will be more beautiful.
mình
But what you need to do, once you finish, is you need the Botox.
tiền mất
Yes. Sorry.
but one thing we always follow with that when the patient come back here we have to do something with Brava
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
almost
And you know,
that's why we worry
no, this is exactly the same thing that I've been. So right now, you use the iTero. Yes.
so I
You know, if you don't use the scanner, then you take the picture. And then it's good for and then you take the picture every at least you do something first. Okay, the second leg have all the record, and then you can show the patient that, oh, this is at the beginning, this is now, this is will be, and the patient you appreciate because she does not remember what she started. So you just take it. Otherwise, you don't have anything to do. Yeah, and or I like to do the C shape, but at least I have to change the C shape. But if you use that for spring, then you don't need to, you don't have anything. So use a teacher cheaper. And then you can do the motion like that. And you know what? Don't be the American doctor. That they always say, oh, good. I don't see the patient every 3 months. Right? That's what they always say. Oh, I want to. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. Their mindset is they don't want to do information often because I want to say, oh, I want to go with my kids. Okay. My chair time is the most valuable. But you know, think it's different. Why they open the shop in the shopping mall? Not only, okay, anything, what you need the traffic, right? You need the traffic. You want the people to go to the store. Yeah, but why you don't want the person to get into the clinic? Think about it. And this is marketing. If you see the patient in months, instead of talking to you, good thing they said, oh, the doctor is so lazy, they see me every 3 months and they charge me a lot. Right?
And they didn't bring new patient.
Exactly. So, and then you don't do anything. Now think about it, this is Asian and American mind. We think different. But think about it right now. Who has more? Southeast Asia has more growth. Yeah. Because
With this treatment plan,
can you finish in how long?
more than 1 year. For sure.
Maybe do it in 1 year.
This is only 1 year or 2 years.
1 year.
Oh, you have to spare 1 year. Now, this kind of, yes, you think that this is finished in 1 year. No way. No way, especially in Japan. Okay. Oh, no way. See, you have to, oh, no. There is no way that you think that this case will be finished. If you do things like this case, you think it's going to be 5 years because the patient did not wear it. If you think, if you do the process in this case, you think how many years that you're going to finish and how many wires that you have to place. Now, so give them a chance. This is only 1 year. 1 more year, but the patient is not going to die. This care, this plan, okay, if you finish in 3 years, you are the best. Really? Or you expect
về có luôn là
you expect
Bác nói đúng, nhưng mà nếu mà với mắc cài là ca này 5 năm rồi mà.
No, I have a question. Ask
Yeah.
her. She expects to live this 1 year.
She because he how that the system can do the reduce the time in treatment 40%. Yes, and I told her that this guy faster than 55%. But I already told her that if we did this process, it can be 5 years.
Yeah.
So 2
10
years.
years and a half. No, really. You put the breast in these kids now. Yeah, we do the answer. I bet.
It's just 2 years.
2 years from start with breast. No way. No way.
Yeah. She had the breast expecting of Brava.
I bet $500. No way. No way. No way. Breast is no way. This and one more thing. And look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the board. She has fencing of the board. This is not. But one thing that you have to mention that once she goes all the stairs, she might need to do the what? Yeah,
Sau đấy là phải răng. Chẳng lẽ bây giờ bảo chỉ không có cái PDF nhưng không thể.
yeah.
Thì bây giờ 500
$550.
áo luôn làm 5 rưỡi đâu tao kéo lại. She wanted to ask if in place like this, the farmers not using the 7
Yeah.
yes. If we do the maximum in the test,
Yeah.
is that
Not it's better and do it. You track that a lot. Then you mini implant. Okay, and then and then help closing. Yeah. And then you retract. Or you can do 2 things. Okay, but on the canine.
này năm ngoái em làm em hỏi muốn tức là mình muốn đi rách thì mình sẽ có một cái kéo từ đằng nanh, có thể là mình không cần chun đâu, mình có thể buộc luôn ligature vào đấy, tức là mình không cần phải dùng quá đơn đặt luôn cái bất tần và cái viên vít. With this case, you want to respond to the buttons in the upper ear.
No, I don't think. You know what? Because you don't have 1 year, but now you don't. Because you don't have that overage. We call it lack of overage. Then if you put the anchorage on the top, then you can have a negative overage. Don't do that. Okay, any question on But I'm so. Okay. So we are here. We're gonna bring.
Up to you and up to them.
Close. We are so confusing.
This is a new cases. Actually, doctor just want to review it. If it have any thing to comment or not, not for this
This
case.
case is not approved.
Not approved.
Not yet. And this doctor will join on that.
Okay.
To years old.
NGUIEN you call Nian.
Yeah.
Nian. Tian Tai.
này là đủ đủ trên các này giữa
And then for the extraction, they're gonna say that they're gonna do two stage. Yeah.
Với những cái này thì thường là mình sẽ có hai step, tức là mình sẽ có hai cái bộ Brava và nó ship mình đến một lúc thôi mà mình xong một bài.
And we agree with that, you don't need to say anything. But if you not, then you have to tell them you want one stage.
nếu mà mình đồng ý thì mình phải ở đây để mình sẽ bảo
Okay. I think this one the composite, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
mình không chia sẻ
This is class 2, right? Class 2-ish on the right. And this one, is supposed to be here, which this is going to be class 3 if it was here. And that's why midline is off to her left. Here. Okay, so assume that the midline is correct. And this is the, okay, it has to be out.
yes.
Protruding. Well, if you look at set like this, okay, and hyoid bone like this, and the upper airways like this, she has a tendency that she's gonna have the apnea. Okay, sleep apnea, okay, because this is the upper airway, so hyoid is so low. And the fat deposit here. And this one, okay, S and B probably is less. Okay. Okay. And she had the nose job, I think, or not. I don't know.
I think yes.
I think so. Okay. And see, if okay, if you see the patient, okay, you should ask the patient that, do you snore or not?
Rồi cái trường mà cái này bị vào bệnh nhân có cái ngủ ngáy.
Now, the plan. Yeah, this one should remove the composite. This is still has the composite, I think. Okay, because once you remove the composite, I think this one will be look like this. Okay.
Yes.
The doctor should remove the composite here.
Actually,
And now this is just to help engage you. Once you practice on, okay, you might be difficult to engage number 2, 3. So probably what I like to do is you put the bracket first, okay, don't engage the upper one yet. And then you use a C shape.
Dùng trộn kéo sang và
Use a C shape
không đặt và
to make it more easier. And don't go which is okay. But this one is going to be difficult to engage. So this should retract, yeah, a little bit. Okay, and the lower one. Where is the lower one? Okay, the lower. Oh, the lower don't extract.
Excuse me, sir. Want to pick the and make study for want to make bigger. So space.
Which one has to be bigger?
1, 2.
Oh, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. That also.
Yes.
Yeah. But what I don't understand is, can I move this one up a little bit? Okay. How can I live without you? Okay. Okay. The top one look good. Lower one. Now, I don't like it. The reason is, if you look at the X-ray, you see the lower incisor to mandibular plane is more than 90 degrees already. Okay, and if you don't extract teeth, okay, you're gonna procline because it's crowded. And what you don't like is, you see, you have to move the upper posterior a lot. Yeah, a lot, like this. See, because if you don't use the pre-elastic.
Nếu
Make sure you're not as the entry edge
như vậy
line.
bệnh nhân sẽ bị đau.
Okay,
Với căn này còn năm ba thì bệnh nhân cả hai bệnh
like this. And
không làm được
she's gonna have class 3 canine, class 2 molar. And then she's gonna wear the rubber bands. To mesocyze the lower, your upper posterior.
tôi sẽ phải được thu và được hỗ trợ gì cả.
And then then you don't, once you mesocyze upper posterior, you cannot correct.
Nếu mà không chỉ lần nếu mà không chỉ lần ba nằm ở trên
Which is not good for her profile. Why? The chin is here. This is her lips and the chin, soft tissue chin. She's gonna have a face like this. Okay, the only thing that the doctor extract 1, 4, and 2, 4 because only to correct the 1, 2, 3.
nó sẽ nhiều một bốn số thì
But we have a chance to make the profile better. So we should extract the top one good. 1, 4, 2. Okay, and the lower one 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. And then you don't need to use you cover. You don't need to go to posterior. Okay. So you can sail to the closing top and bottom. So 1, 4, 3, 4. And then you don't need to do IPR.
và như vậy cái là đi xa đủ hai lên trên
And you know what? For the incisor angle like this, you don't need to worry about the torque control.
với lại cái chung tăng cử này không bao giờ lo về cái sản phẩm
You know why? And this case, you expect to finish this case probably a little bit more than 1 year. Why? Because when you close the space, you just keep it. Because the preview don't change. You change the crown, which is the easiest way of orthodontics. Tipping.
tiếp tục người ra là tôi mình đang expect cái sự ít hơn 1 năm thế là bắt nổ 4/4 nổ 2/4 trên rồi các cái hết tất cả xuống
thì chị nghĩ được một cái gì khó này.
so what to ask if we don't extract we only extract the tip the wisdom tip and use the distal line
Oh,
and use the class 2 elastic
difficult.
Bởi vì ta
that because that yes, if we can see the profile of the patient is not too much protrude, if we can keep the profile.
Well, you said not too much protruding because you are not what? You are not considering including the crowding into the alignment. Now think about it. If there is number 4 here,
Đấy là that's why I slide keep the profile.
I don't, well, my opinion, okay, my opinion. I mean, if it was your case, you can do whatever you want. But my opinion is, if I look at this profile, okay, I think she protruding. And if I look at the self, I think she protruding. And if I look at her incisal angle, okay, I think she's acute interincisal angle. I think about 110 or something, which normal it has to be 130 something. Okay, so that means that her teeth, upper anterior and lower anterior, is tipping to the labial. So no doubt, in my opinion,
We cannot feel that because of the nose.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't know that she had no skin. But this case, if you want to be perfect, and if this is extra curriculum, okay. If this case, she has the apnea. Yeah, if this case, she has the apnea. And then snoring, and the apnea is mean that she has the difficulty of breathing during sleeping. Okay, we call apnea. If this case, okay, you send her to do the sleep test, and they're gonna show you the AHI, apnea hypopnea index. 0 to 5 is normal. 5 to 15 is mild. 15 to 30 is moderate, and over 30 is severe. Okay, if she has a severe AHI, then if I recommend her, okay, I'm going to do the jaw surgery, and then I'm going to move her jaw forward. Okay, then it's going to be vice versa. Okay, instead of extract, just like the doctor extract 1, 4, 2, 4, I'm going to extract 3, 4, and 4, 4. And imagine once I extract 3, 4, 4, 4, the low incisor compared to the medulla plane, okay, will be 90 degrees. I did not extract the top. Okay. She's gonna have an origin. And then I'm going to bring her jaw forward.
Tại cái hầm dưới đó là phẫu thuật đẩy hầm dưới lên trước.
And once you move her jaw forward, you're gonna see the thyroid is going up. Is it anatomy? No, EVIPR. Yeah, because
Replacement with the 2, 3, the 2, 4.
yes, the reason we want to advance the mandible as much as we can to correct apnea. So that's why I said this is for her. And if you look at also, because if you look at the face here, she lack of shape.
Trường hợp của cô này cho cảm giác là cầm nó hơi bị lung. Nếu mà để sức khỏe.
We call this kind, she has a little retruded mandible.
mình là sẽ hiểu
Tháng 3 4 kéo hết đóng khoản, sau đó thì
And another thing, I bet she has it up here. Look at the Fed deposit.
there are plan documents. Instructions 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4, G5.
No, for me, in my opinion, again, okay, but is his or her case, okay. But if I were his or her, okay, I'm not going to do 5. I don't like it because why? I have to read.
Ta đây không muốn nổi năm dưới
Because when you want to extract close to not far problem. So the problem is overcrowding and the tipping of the low incisor. Okay. If we want to correct 2 things, okay, then we should extract number 4 instead of number 5.
bây giờ bạn muốn nổi thì ta muốn nhiều hơn giải quyết cho các vấn đề trước nhiều hơn là nhổ đằng sau một cảnh kéo 4 7.
And in terms of the okay, it's easier.
Tôi sẽ học nó dễ dàng hơn.
Because as I said, this is my opinion. If she wants my patient, okay,
Nó là bạn ra là còn với lại các bác sĩ có thể làm sao vì bác sĩ có thể tùy cái đồng ý sau khi nghe giải thích thì bạn đưa cái trước thêm tí.
well, you know, something like this, okay, you have to imagine if she did not have crowding, then if she did not have crowding,
Cái xương mình không đưa được bằng nhang tất cả này không thể là làm gì để đẩy tới ra trước được.
Kể cả đeo chung, kể cả đeo có sấp.
okay, that's it. Oh, I worked so hard.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
guys did like almost hour.
That's the reason why I came here.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I came here. You have to, and if when I answer, or I don't answer, okay, well, and this is only my here, okay, that's good benefit. This is a free country. This is a free country. But not in But you guys have to communicate.
Đấy mà hôm nay học toàn diện nhưng mà mình thầy hẳn nhầm là học toàn bộ cán bộ chủ chốt. Chủ chốt CBCC.
Explore.
Yes, actually that's all.
Because I need you.
Yeah. I'm going to check the end. I will have you at the end, ready.
Quay lại qua. Cháu ông này 3 tuổi. Vậy em vừa nghe một ly nó tưởng em anh nhầm. Rồi đây là 5 tuổi.
Nước đấy cái này.
Ôi anh không, anh là phải được ưu tiên anh hơn Android.
Chứ sao nhiều đá
Ok. Ôi nhưng mà nhiều đá không sợ. Em thì em phải tán nhiều đá em mới chơi được, không có đá Đức
I'm learning. Yes, yeah. Really good. I'm learning.
You're learning so fast.
Anh nào cho em xin cái mai cái phải anh du anh mất vâng mang đến sai cái mai dùng
So, see you.